Welcome to Car Vibes. Today, we're taking a deep dive into a car that holds a nostalgic place in the hearts of many car lovers, the Dodge Neon. Originally launched in the mid-90s, the Neon was Dodge's answer to affordable compact sedans with a sporty twist. While it's not in production today under the same name, the legacy of the Dodge Neon still sparks interest, especially among those who appreciate its no-nonsense approach to performance, styling, and value. Whether you're looking at the older models or the revived international versions, the Dodge Neon has quite a story to tell. Let's explore its interior, exterior, performance, and pricing in detail. Let's start with the exterior design. The Dodge Neon stood out from other compact cars of its era with its rounded, almost bubble-like body that gave it a unique, youthful look. The front fascia was clean and simple, with oval headlights that were unmistakably neon. The grille was minimal, often featuring the Dodge badge right at the center, and later models adopted more aggressive lines with body-colored bumpers and fog lamps for a sportier appeal. In some trim levels, like the R/T or the ACR, you got performance cues like dual racing stripes, alloy wheels, and a rear spoiler, which gave the car a genuinely fun personality on the road. From the side profile, the Neon kept things simple but effective. The short overhangs, clean character lines, and compact stance made it easy to park and nimble in tight spaces. The sedan body style was the most common, although there was a coupe version available in the early years. While sizes ranged from steel wheels with hubcaps on base trims to larger 15 or 16-inch alloys on the sportier models. At the rear, the taillights were wide and functional, and the trunk design was practical, offering ample space for luggage and groceries. The rear bumper was straightforward, and on higher trims, you'd notice a subtle rear lip or spoiler for a sportier edge. Moving inside, the Dodge Neon kept things minimal yet functional. The dashboard layout was straightforward with large, easy-to-read gauges and a symmetrical design. It wasn't the most luxurious interior, but it made up for it in simplicity and user-friendliness. The materials used were mostly hard plastics, but build quality was generally solid for the price point. You had large rotary knobs for the climate control, a simple audio head unit, and enough cubby spaces to store daily essentials. The seats in the Dodge Neon were surprisingly supportive, especially in the higher trims. Cloth upholstery was standard, but some versions offered leatherette or upgraded fabric options. The front seats provided decent bolstering, and the driving position was fairly upright, giving good visibility all around. In the rear, the bench seat could accommodate 2 adults comfortably, though 3 across might be a tight fit for long journeys. Headroom and legroom were reasonable given the car's compact dimensions, and the rear seats folded down to expand trunk space when needed. One of the standout features of the Dodge Neon was its surprisingly engaging performance. Over its production years, the Neon was offered with a range of 4-cylinder engines. The base engine was typically a 2.0-liter SOHC or DOHC unit, delivering anywhere from 132 to 150 horsepower, depending on the model year and configuration. These engines were mated to either a 5-speed manual or a 3- or 4-speed automatic transmission. While the automatic wasn't particularly quick, the manual transmission brought the best out of the Neon, giving it a zippy and responsive feel that made it fun to drive. The performance-focused Neon models, particularly the R/T and the ACR, were tuned for enthusiasts. The R/T came with a higher output engine, sporty suspension, and performance tires, while the ACR was a track-ready version stripped of non-essentials to save weight and equipped with upgraded shocks, springs, and brakes. These versions gained a cult following for their affordability and surprising capability on both road and track. In terms of ride quality, the Neon was generally well-balanced. The suspension setup was firm enough to handle corners with confidence, yet soft enough to absorb most urban road imperfections. Steering was light but provided reasonable feedback, and the car felt planted even at higher speeds. Braking performance was acceptable, with disc brakes at the front and drums at the rear on most trims, though higher trims and later models received rear disc upgrades. Fuel economy was another area where the Neon shined. With the 2.0-liter engine and manual gearbox, the car could easily return fuel economy figures in the range of 28 to 35 miles per gallon, making it an efficient daily driver. Even with the automatic transmission, it maintained competitive numbers, helping owners save at the pump. When it comes to safety, the Dodge Neon offered basic features for its time. Earlier models came with dual front airbags and optional ABS, while later versions added side airbags and improved crash structures. It wasn't the most advanced in safety tech, but it was on par with most rivals in the segment during its production years. Some international rebadged versions included updated features like traction control and electronic stability in line with modern standards. Now let's talk pricing. When it was new, the Dodge Neon was positioned as an affordable compact car, typically starting around $12,000 to $14,000 depending on the model year and trim level. Today, used Neons can be found at very budget-friendly prices. A well-maintained second-generation Neon can be bought for anywhere between $2,000 to $5,000, depending on condition, mileage, and location. Enthusiast versions like the R/T or ACR in good shape can command slightly higher prices, especially if they've been kept stock and in solid mechanical condition. If you're in a market where the Neon name was revived under Fiat Chrysler as a rebadged Fiat Tipo sedan, then you're looking at a modern interpretation of the classic with updated styling, features, and technology. These models offer touchscreen infotainment, modern safety features, and efficient engines, providing a budget-friendly entry into the compact sedan segment with Dodge branding. In conclusion, the Dodge Neon may not be in production today, but it left behind a strong legacy in the compact car world. It combined affordability with a bit of sporty character, delivered fun driving dynamics, and carved out a loyal fan base over the years. Whether you're a collector, a first-time car buyer on a budget, or someone who appreciates classic American compacts, the Dodge Neon still holds a unique charm. Thanks for watching Car Vibes. Let us know in the comments if you have any memories or experiences with the Neon, and don't forget to subscribe for more detailed car reviews and automotive stories.